All right, Canadian Realtors. Today I'm gonna show how these two local realtors added $250,000 on GCI into their bottom line with video prospecting. And everything is almost done for you. And this is a bulletproof system. And let's jump into it. I actually got this screenshot from the brokerage and work with them. The deal is we spent $88,000 to perfect this system. By all means, no system is perfect, but this is the one which is closest to being perfect. Let's jump into it. I want to actually talk to you about Zubir Afsal. He is the managing broker of Welcome Home Realty. I met him like 3 years ago. I was working one of his companies for social media management, and actually we start to work with him short after I start to work with one of his companies. And but actually when I come to his brokerage, what I see is he was the broker, but he was actually the one who is closing all the deals. He wasn't the one who is managing the brokerage. He still need to spend his time to close deals so his brokerage can make money. And he used lots of lead generation companies. He saved a bunch of DM pitches. He saw all that, and he even used some of them. He even used big companies. He used small independent companies. Never seen an effort. Actually, he might get us some results, but end of the day, it wasn't really worth it for him because it was too much work to be done on those leads. And whenever he's getting like 100 leads, only two or three of them was like available to talk to him, which kind of bumps him out. And he also struggled to get past the ceiling of income in his business. Expenses keep growing because he want to make the company bigger, do more marketing, hire more agents, and all that. What we did for him is we spent $88,000 in 3 years to acquire real estate clients like buyers, seller, investors, or we hired real estate agents, even we hired loan officers for him to make this process seamless as possible for him. And we added two-step hiring funnel. Actually, we use the same funnel on our prospecting funnels too. So we use same funnel with different tweaks to hire agents or even find buyers or sellers. So we implemented this video prospecting system into his funnels, and it was the game changer. Actually, 1 year ago, we don't even have a video prospecting in our funnel. And in 1 year, everything has changed after we added one more simple video. It's just 60-second video, which changes all the game. And other than that, we trained agents in his brokerage to be more educated about online leads. By all means, online leads nothing close to referrals, and we do our best to train the mindset of the agents to understand what is this and how it is to work with online leads. After we did that, actually, we added in total of 3 years, we added $250,000 into his bottom line, and we generated this $250,000 with 7x ROI. After having more clients than he could handle, he started to hire agents, closing the deals for him. And he was leveraging his marketing and he was making money without putting his time into the deals. We ended up opening a new brokerage, a mortgage brokerage, to just get as much as money as possible from one deal, which is converted nicely. We have four loan officers working with us right now, and he finally become top 1% agent after being stuck at top 5% for 3 consecutive years. All right, and he was kind enough to give me a video testimonial. You can go and watch this actually. And there's another agent called Rashid, and Rashid and I started working early this year. Rashid was about to drop real estate because of his health problems. He couldn't really focus on it. His only two clients in last year was his family and family friends, and he wasn't closing any deals, and he was in some debt. And before dropping out, actually, he wanted to do one more time on real estate and go all in and make sure after this, okay, this career is not for me. but he wanted to make sure, and he wanted to be, don't just leave the game early because he had the opportunity. So what we did for him is we implemented this video prospecting system to find him a higher quality of leads, and we avoid him to wasting time with all the online bullshit leads. We added extra funnel steps to make it a little bit harder to at least reach out to him, so he can seem like a local expert and he can seem like a busy agent everyone wants to work with. We created value-based nurturing sequence powered by AI, and we emailed rep and SMS rep people on the line so we keep them engaged with some value add information. After his first 13 days, he was able to get one buyer under contract, and he went on and we add two more transactions following months. And in that time, he has 73 leads in his pipeline. Like, don't get me wrong, these are not just $3, $5 cheap leads. These are the leads who watched your video and decided to work with you. There's some text messages with Rashid. He's talking about his meeting and how did it go with that client. And now actually he's in holiday back home, like he deserved. And actually, to be honest, you deserve that holiday too. You deserve some time off. You deserve some automated system like a real business owner. That's why actually I'm here. I wanna show you how can you do it by yourself. But before that, I wanna talk about who is this for. If you're currently watching this video, you are a solo agent, a small team, heavily relies on referrals or call calls and anything like that. You may have had disappointing experiences with other lead generation companies in the past because the quality of the leads it was never the same. You might have spending significant amount of money to lead generation, lead sharing companies like Zillow or any other big provider to just to have calling the leads, then learning that they already have a realtor, they already contact 5 times before you. And despite being proud of your sales volume, you might not have that bank account volume in your pocket because you might have working with a very thin margins because. And this was actually problem of Zubair too. His margins were too slim because he was actually putting his own time into his brokerage, and be able to solve it with this system. Cold calling FSPOs or expire listing was tired. It was tiring for you, and is that why you maybe even think about leaving the real estate game for sure? Because you cannot even generate leads with calling people, and you start to feel like a telemarketer more than a real estate agent. You also tried social media posting, boosting your posts, short form content, but they're really lowest ROI activity in your calendar. To be honest, posting content is amazing, but it's actually have a timeline of 2 years to really make it work. Until that point, everything you did is just testing, which is I think you should do it. But if you're thinking about your ROI, that's not the first thing you should go to. Maybe you'll work at paid closing companies but only thing they do is asking more and more on every paycheck, and it's hurts your pocket even more. Your business sometimes unpredictable, like a roller coaster. Sometimes in the good markets you go up, and the down markets you cannot predict what's going to happen. And if anything is includes your experience in this page, I would say this is the right video for you, so keep watching. And here is the truth: to be honest, you have the potential to boost your real estate profits by harnessing power of video prospecting. However, there's a common challenge. Many real estate agents lack the necessary skills and knowledge to utilize cutting edge technology like this one. Road of netting hundreds of $1,000s with your real estate business can be overwhelming, and it can be filled with misinformation. I will make an effort to clarify as much as thing as possible today. But before, let me introduce myself officially. My name is Ismail. I'm original from Turkey. I live in Canada, Toronto for 4 years now. I came to this country in 2019, just before COVID. I was going to school, and at that time, I really needed a job. being a civil engineer myself, but want to change my career actually into digital marketing. I want to try to find something in between in real estate and digital marketing area. And actually, this is what I came up with. And back at the time when I was in the school, I was working for this restaurant just to do their social media management, so I can make some money to just cover my expenses while going to school. The restaurant's owner told me that, Ismail, maybe we can work together. I need someone in my brokerage to help with my digital marketing. That's how I met Zubair actually. After we met over there, what happened was is I was going to work every day, but one thing I did for a long time is just like posting content and creating content, and I feel really unproductive because that thing is just take 2 hours of my time in a day, and other 6 hours of my day is usually like wasting time going somewhere, going for a long lunch, maybe buying a coffee for everyone just because I got bored, running for Timmy's to grab something to eat. But it wasn't really for me, to be honest. And I started to dig deep into marketing world, and I learned what we can do is a lead generation ad for real estate agent, and it wasn't that popular back then, believe me or not. And what I did is actually I go to YouTube. There was so less videos on YouTube about this topic at that time. I was trying to learn stuff. I was reading blogs. I was listening podcasts, but then I find something that called this landing pages and something called video sales letters, and I want to change it a bit because video sales letter itself is very hard process to do. I want to make it shorter, but I want to keep the people entertained in the video, so people really want to work with my agent if I do the advertising for them. Of course, after I figured this out, I go to Zuber and ask him some budget for advertisement. He was kind enough to give me some budget. I tried, didn't work well, to be honest. It wasn't really the best advertisements I did. It wasn't. I wasn't even using landing pages at that moment because I wasn't even sure if that's something I can do. And when it's time, I was calling the leads, and one day I called 10 leads. 10 of them say, um, 10 of them was very rude and hang up on me. And I said I need to change this because if I don't change this, if I don't get higher quality leads, I'll go insane. So what I did is I remember this VSL funnel thing, and I changed it a bit. Instead of making like 30 minutes 1 hour video, I said we can make 1 minute video, keep people engaging, and still give their phone numbers for our free evaluation. We tried it. It was going okay. After a while it started to blow up when our advertisement do enough testing, and it was started going crazy, and I cannot even keep up with the calls. I had to hire someone. I have to outsource someone to deal with all the leads at that point. And that leads wasn't just a lead, just a number. That was a real contact who knows Zubair and wants to work with him and wants to talk to him. So what I did at that point is I tried to perfect the system as much as possible. So, and I know only thing who's gonna make it perfect, I need to test it out on different markets. So I texted all the real estate agents I know. I texted all my friends I know who is in real estate in US, in Canada, in Calgary, in Vancouver. I tested almost in every market. And I would say after some testing, after 2 3 weeks of testing and figuring out the campaign, figuring out the market itself, it just becomes crazy effective campaign. And I figured out, okay, I struck gold. At that point in my mind, I need to do this for myself. I need to make this a business so I can help much more people as possible while having the freedom of having a business. But at that time I wasn't able to leave my job just because I was waiting for my residency and all that type of stuff. But now in start of 2023, I said that's enough. I was keep finding excuses, and it's time to take action for me. I take the action. I had a couple agents I bring with Zubair still stayed with me for a long time until I built my agency and come to this point. And then what happened is And this is basically my story. This is basically my business's story. We are done with that, and I actually want to go into this step system to show you how my system works. There's 5 steps, like I said. Step one is create high value content offer that provides value to your clients. Step two is run direct advertisements to your high value content offer. Create a video prospecting funnel. Step four is retarget the leads with a video prospecting funnel. Step five is engineer the lead follow up with help of AI. So let's go into step one, creating a high value offer. Why this is important? In an industry like real estate, it's a really low barrier to entry. You don't need any diploma except the Humber course you take, and everyone can basically be a real estate agent as long as they pay the fee of the school, right? That's why there's hundreds of thousands of real estate agents in Canada, especially in Toronto area where I live. There's lots of agents, and it makes it harder to make difference because there's a reason why 20% of the agents make the 80% of the transactions. It's just because those 20% of agents understand that how important it is to make something different, how to be unique, and how to be authentic. That agents always works. Otherwise, you're gonna be in that, like in this meme. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, give me a call. Again, if you give the same argument as millions of other real estate agents, you'll be perceived as a commodity in this market. A commodity is something with uniform value, so buyers and sellers only make the decisions on price. So if you have the lower price, and if you're a commodity, if you have the lowest price, you'll get the deal. But we don't want to be commodity. We don't want to be 1% commission agent. We don't want to be $5,000 flat fee agent. We want to be the agent that provides real value and offers real marketing and show their potential client their marketing before they even work with them, and show their expertise before even work with them, right? So I was talking about this, but what is top 1% agent sales argument then? In order to avoid being viewed as a commodity, you need to create high value content offers. Offer that provides some value to your potential client. The reason for that is in the market, out of 100 people, only 3 people is ready to buy or sell, or ready to buy or sell with an agent. The 97% is still in a information gathering phase. That's why actually everyone thinks about like online leads are stuck. Why I don't want online leads? No, they are not stuck. They're gonna buy a house or sell a house, but not now. They're gonna buy it maybe 18 months later. Maybe they're gonna buy it 3 years later, but they want to look at the price. They want to keep up with the market. They have a plan in their head. And everyone knows it's not easy to buy a house in Canada. We have the most expensive real estate in the world, almost. I'm not sure about that fact. Almost we had almost we have the most expensive real estate in the world. But whatever it is when you have that much expensive real estate and lower income to considering the US and all the top countries, I think it's pretty normal to having people who's looking for information. Actually, now when you mindset grabs this information, you want to go with 97%, but you cannot really sell the 97%. They don't even know they should trust a real estate agent yet. They was thinking if a real estate agent is a good or not. They never worked with one. Maybe they did work with one, but not every real estate agent is also good, right? Instead of fighting for the 3%, we go for educating the 97%, and believe me, it pays off way better than the fighting for 3%. This doesn't mean we are not going to get any people those ready to buy 3 months pre-approved type of person. We will still get them, but that's not our goal. Our goal is stacking up our values, and when we look at this marketing 6 months later, we're going to see that, okay, i I wish I started this earlier because it started to pay off big time. And this doesn't mean in this time zone, in this 3 6 months, you're not gonna have any profit. You're not gonna have anything. You're gonna have it, but 6 months later, everything gonna be doubled or tripled. just because you was providing value from the day one. So how to create real estate high value content offer, step by step, easy process, three steps. Create an attention grabbing headline just like this one. Make sure every touch point touches a burning problem. You might want to visit and think about your old conversation with potential buyers and sellers and think what they were worried about, and touch that points and kill that argument. Call yourself out, call what is the pain is, and they will be much more inclined to listen to you after that. And keep it simple. You don't have to complicate anything. Are there to give a high value offer, and that's your deal. So, winning high value content offers. Instead of saying free home evaluation, you can say why Zillow is lying to you, the true value of your home, a free report from a local expert. So, when you step it that way, it's better than free home valuation, right? Because free home valuation can be a software guessing the price on it, but we all both know softwares are not that good at that guessing game, because real estate market is changing all the time and you need to keep updated with it. And softwares, even right now, they're not that complicated and they're not that good as a real estate agent free valuation. Or another winning high value content offer is seven things you must know before buying a home. This is for a more like a buyers, which is works great. Actually, I got this system from this book I read. It's called Sell Like Crazy, and it's written by this guy called Sabri Subi. His book is one of the best sellers. He generated 1.33 billion sales across in 416 industries as a digital marketer. He was one of the first people to notice that real estate agents were sticking to selfish marketing tactics, and he took multiple agents from being a commodity to top 1% agent with using high value content offers. This way, you can generate more leads by giving out value exchange for contact info, instead of saying, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, come work with me. Officially, we are in step two. Step two is run direct response marketing campaign to distribute your high value content offer. Always the advertising method was billboards, bus signs, um, business cards, flyers, and these are actually not that targeted. Like, think about this way. Since beginning of the internet, actually, since beginning of the internet, agents have been sending every impression to boring idx websites, and this website actually fights with Zillow, internet company who makes $3 billion. Can you compete with Zillow really? Because they have the ability to hire the top talent. So how can you compete with them with the same exact idx website? Or even realtor.ca? Like, did you even go to your website instead of realtors.ca or Zillow when you're looking for homes for your potential buyer? I don't think so. You probably go to MLS, but still, you still need to send them another. You're probably looking at MLS, but still, you're not using your website by any means. And even if you do, you're rather using Zillow or Realtor, and we both know that. Still, most of the agents using this method of advertising just only because of one sole reason. They think Google ads are better. Google ads are more expensive, but Google ads is not the one who's making it better. In Google Ads, you need to write your name, your number, and everything by yourself with your hands. So this is high intention. In Facebook Ads, most of the people uses lead forms, and lead forms actually lowers the quality because it was just like a some random number they put into their Facebook profile 15 years ago. So think Facebook advertising with a content, real video content like everyone in the world right now likes to watch, plus a landing page. So we get both good sides. We get the content part of Facebook, we got the landing page of the Google advertisement, and think how strong it is. So what is the modern day advertising frameworks? The first step is choosing the advertising platform you will use to distribute your high value content offer. Uh, it should be your The first step should be choosing your advertising platform you will use to distribute your high value content offer. According to insiderintelligence.com, social media advertising now is 70% of the media ad spend right now. This means TVs, billboards, and all the other things only get 30% of the advertising value out there. And this only gone up in value in last 5 years. We all know how important it is on doing on internet, especially after COVID. My favorite platform is Facebook. When people think about Facebook, they do two mistakes. First of all, is saying Facebook is sucks because of lead quality. Actually, lead quality wasn't the problem. A problem was a lead generator who used instant forms instead of proper landing pages, and no nurturing in the process. That will hurt you. That will drain you mentally. Second one is when people think of Facebook, they never think about Instagram. Instagram is the one of the biggest platforms out there. There is TikTok about to be banned in US, soon to be banned in Canada. There is Google, there's literally you cannot do any contents in. You need to write stuff. But we all know is video content is way better than just writing stuff, right? So this is actually the reason why I like to use Facebook. And people might think Facebook is saturated. When you have a winning offer, plus when you have a modern day advertising in Facebook instead of still old generic advertisements, you will change the game. We talk about high value content offers, and this is an offer from Craig Proctor. He's a real estate coach and he is the creator of Your Home is Sold, Guaranteed, or I'll Buy It. I'm not saying use this offer, but what I'm saying is his offer dominated his market. He and his colleagues are was going crazy when this offer is made out of nothing. I'm not saying you should make the second offer like this, but you should at least do a decent offer that gives free value to your potential prospects. So that's why they can start thinking to work with you. Because to be honest, there's hundreds of thousands of you out there as a just an agent, but you need to be different. You need to have a killer offer. Step 3, creating a video prospecting funnel. Actually, video prospecting is getting popular lately. I start to see other people start to use it, which is I love it. However, most of the agents got in the trap that using the videos only to sell, like videos for house tours, videos for saying, "Oh, if you need to buy or sell, call me now." Instead of that, you should use the videos to educate people. Now, internet is a platform that you can learn everything from. And when there is free information, people will respect that. We need to be seem like a local expert who giving genuine value to people. If you act solely on sales, if you act like a commission braided agent, you won't go far. And all the agents who is in the business for a long time already know this. Nobody wants to be that agent. Real estate is highly competitive industry, and agents needs to work hard to stay ahead of competition. Many real estate agents focuses on selling properties instead of creating value or educating your potential clients. So we need to create an educational value based video. The new way of video prospecting involves creating videos that provide real value education to potential clients. This can include tips for buying or selling home. What can you do as a home improvement without breaking the bank? And by providing this type of content, actually agents can establish themselves as experts in their field, building trust with potential clients. Instead of Again, instead of fighting for 3% of the market, we want to go for 97% and educate those 97%. So you might ask, why video prospecting? First of all, without reading anything in here, I wouldn't do anything for any of my clients or any person who wants to work with me, something I don't use. I see real estate agents as a marketer who happens to sell houses. So as a marketer, what I am doing, I want to include into your business, and you can do it by only watching this video and following these steps. The concept of accountability is essential in any business. It is particularly true in real estate. You need to make sure that you are getting good return on your marketing investment while attracting the right type of clients you want to work with. And a video sales letter has many benefits, just like it allows you to attract your dream clients. Another benefit is actual video sales letter has, it can help you reduce your marketing spend because people actually going to your video thinking your video is good, your landing page is good, and Facebook and people really loves genuine advice and educating people. You will be on top of the auction all the time when you're advertising on Facebook, when you have a killer content, when you have an educating video, and when you know how to really go through with it. Retargeting your database with video sales letter is really important too, and it gains huge amount of trust. And I believe some of you watching this video coming from one of my retargeting methods, might be my ads, might be my emails, might just a regular DM I sent you guys. Successful agents who is doing video sales letter are able to charge whatever fee they want instead of being commoditized and charge 1%. It actually grows your profits too. And while you're getting those leads into your funnel way easier. Finally, it's important to have a funnel in place to bring in leads and convert them into clients. Without proper landing page and the funnel systems, you are unlikely to see much success with your advertising or your video sales letter, and you cannot really attract the right type of clients you want to work with. In conclusion, creating a video sales letter is a powerful way to attract clients, and high value content offers is can generate you quality new business. And again, if I wouldn't do it myself, I wouldn't say anyone to do it. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and this is actually my video prospecting funnel. And this is the important question, how to create it. So disclaimer, creating video sales funnel takes a lot of time. This video actually took 2 months. I know it says 1 month there. I'm actually trying to make this video for extra 1 month. So for 2 months, I'm trying to make this video. So that's why actually you need to start with a smaller 1 2 minute video with your video prospecting career. And when you have enough data, maybe you can create a second page with the same exact thing, but the video, instead of being 1 minute, this time the video is 30 minutes. So it's always works, and I think this is the best way to go ahead with it as a starting to make a video sales letter funnel. So let's go into step-by-step process. Step one is start the process of video sales letter with creating a Google Doc or Google Slide, just like this one. Don't forget, you need don't claim stuff you was able to do it. Don't claim stuff you're not able to do it. So it might lose you some credibility, and nobody wants that really. Step two is create a headline, bold, and new claim. Without a strong headline, it is hard to grab attention. In this attention economy, we all die for attention, so your headline is very important here. Step three is once you capture the attention of the audience with bold claim, it's time to demonstrate how you can back up this claim with something confident. Drop as much as credibility as possible. Drop some reviews, drop some client testimonials, whatever you have in your mind, drop everything. And actually, grabs like that works way better than any other pictures out there because it creates some type of trust in the audience eyes. Step four is creating your who is this for section. Who is this for section is important. You need to identify your audience with bullet points. Step five is actually identifying yourself. Tell your story. How did you get into real estate? What did you do? What is your difference from all the agents? Talk about yourself a little bit. Why people should choose you, because I believe stories is powerful things on the internet. and only thing I need to hear about from one person is their story. Step six, you build a lot of trust with your audience, and they're already thinking about the working with you. And now it's time to drop the free value and ask yourself this: in order to my viewers to hire me, what beliefs they must hold that will guarantee their decisions to work with me. Step 7, identify a distinctive value proposition or secrets. You might call it secrets, but because when it's a real estate agent secret, most of the people will die to learn about that, because most of the people are gonna have the biggest transaction of their lives with that real estate purchase, and they want to really get a free value and as much as information as possible, because in Canada we all know prices only goes up for last 15 years, and when everyone have the chance they want to just buy a house, and they want to buy an educated house so they don't stuck with the same boring old problematic house for 10 years. Step 8 is actually time to opt for alternatives instead of working with you, but you need to make this alternative a little bit harder to and a little bit struggling, so people needs to really think about if they really want to do it. I'm not saying lie, but it's a good time to mention about negative stuff about not working with you. Step 9, now viewer is start decided to work with you already. It's time to present their offer. It's crucial to have a clear call to action because it increases conversions by 83%. Actually, this is Peter Thiel. He is co-founder of PayPal. He's the billionaire entrepreneur that says that competition erodes the profits, and that's why you don't want to compete with anyone. That's why you want to show yourself as a agent who is different than the others. And the step 10 is you top that by throwing a bonus and guarantees to spice up the offer and makes it no brainer. I want to shout out to Alex Hormozy, writer of $100 million offers, and that book is something you should read if you are going to create a brand new offer for yourself. Step 11, we are recapping our offer. So in this offer, they will get item 1, item 2, item 3, and you throw a bonus. You create a scarcity, you guarantee something, reverse the risk, and all you need to do is call to action. And this is basically your offer itself. Here you go, you have a killer offer. For example, actually, you could offer a free holiday to Cancun when you decide to sell a home with me. I know Cancun holidays might be expensive, and this is a very extra offer. It's more appealing to customers, and this is just an example, so you don't have to really offer a Cancun holiday. But if you're offering a Cancun holiday to sell a home with you, let me know. So you need to be you. You cannot be like other agents. You can if you can't answer the question why someone should work with you instead of any other agent, you're doing it wrong. And video sales are an effective way to generate high quality leads for your real estate business. With a compelling offer and clear call to action, you can stand out from your competition and attract clients you will enjoy working with. Don't be the agent. Stop really commoditizing yourself. Position yourself as a local expert. When you are recognized as a local expert, people are more likely to trust you and as an authority in real estate market. The trust can lead to increased business opportunities and referrals in future. And when people believe that you're genuinely interested by helping them, uh, they are more likely to feel comfortable working with you. This can lead stronger client relationships and repeat business. Being known as a local real estate expert in the market can give you competitive advantage nobody else has. And actually, trust is number one factor when you are buying a large purchase. As you can see, 68% of the all population think trust is very big part on their large purchase decision. So you should actually think about this and you should go with it. Actually, I'm hoping all the real estate agents know about Ryan Serhant. He made millions and millions in GCI by using video sales letter. If you go to his website right now, his video will welcome you. He's talking 1 minute about himself, and it is the best thing you can do for yourself. Like I'm always saying, don't do what marketers, what gurus, what people online saying. Do what they are doing, because they are able to say those because they're in that phase, and you need to if you want to be better than them, first you need to catch them. Instead of copying them, you need to try to better than them instead of copying their tactics from 5 years ago. So let's do a quick Q&A. What is video prospecting? uh, it's actually a video sales letter. Your goal is to provide value and create curiosity in 20 to 60 minutes. Again, I'm saying first video of you should be 1 minute only, maybe 2 minutes, nothing crazier than that. You want to keep people engaged. And after you have the data, you need to go for 20 to 60 minute data. And it's 20 to 60 minute video. Will my leads watch my video sales letter? If the video sales letter genuinely providing value, most likely they will watch it all the way through. And if you have a team, does video sales letter works for you? This works way better. If you have a team that who can make the different videos and for the same market, you can dominate the whole market with those videos, and those videos will go viral organically without you putting traffic on them, just because all the people will start to share each other those all the free values of buyers, sellers, and investors. What if I don't have an offer? I list them some offers to you choose for you. It's up there. You can choose one of the offers. They are winning offers. They're gonna work. They're not saturated. But creating offers not should not be hard. Just like I said, read $100 million offers. Maybe listen it. It will be easier because real estate agents always thrive somewhere. Just like 2 3 hours listening. I did listen, so that's a good book to create offers. Also, you can use one of my winning offers. How do I record the video sales letter? I use Loom. Actually, you can use ScreenFlow for Mac. It's a little bit better. It looks a little bit higher quality, but Loom is free, or even the paid version is $10 a month. I think it's definitely worth the price. What do I need to create the VSL? So first of all, you need a computer, of course. You need a camera. It can be a webcam. I use a 4K camera, but real doesn't matter. A good mic, a Google Slides, and that's gonna be that's gonna be all. That's all you need. So we're in step four. Use retargeting to direct traffic to your video prospecting funnel, which is I think remarketing is one of the best ways to do advertising online. Get leverage your audience, because remarketing means people already saw you once, and as far as you know, if people saw you more, if people watch your more content, they will trust you more. But there's a problem with retargeting and what people doing right now, which is retargeting with same boring ads. Like when we retargeting, if you think like one size fits all type of offer, that will never work for you. This is an ad I just got it from Facebook ad library. This is the agent retargeting his audience with a simple, old, boring listing type of advertisements. Grab their information just for a listing, call them, and just to learn that they're not even interested. Their cousin actually click on the ads. I have a bunch of people saying that my cousin did it, my husband did it, and you don't believe how you lucky it is to have like a real remarketing system actually focuses on real people and providing real value. So when you do ads like this, boring, one size fits all type of ads, you'll get the poor results and you get frustrated because you spend just extra money to get more ads out there, but they work horrendously bad. And the old ways of retargeting is no longer effective. Like I said, doing the same thing and same boring ads, no offer, nothing over there, and expecting a good results, I think is insanity. That's why actually we need to do it another way. We need to call ourselves out and offer an extended value and education. If you have an offer and if you're retargeting, you need to extend your offer. If you're offering education, you need to extend your education. If you are doing video prospecting funnels and your video is 1 or 2 minutes, in retargeting ads, you need to have 15 minutes video. You need to have like a bigger and longer video who educate the people more, because these are the people already watch your video, some type of show some type of interest in your content, so they're inclined to watch second time. And when you do that, actually what happens is your leads and your authority in the market is increased. And by offering something value, you can establish yourself as an expert in the real estate market, which is really hard to get into. but still this will help you stand out from your competition, and we all know competition really erodes the profits. Instead of giving them a fish, we actually want to teach them how to fish, but they still want to come with us because fishing is hard and it takes time, and you have expertise and time to do the fishing for them. We still show them how to fish, but we still want them to come to us to fish. So that's why we need to educate the clients how to value their home. It's a very effective way to provide a value if you're looking to get more listings online. And actually, this is a real estate agent retargeting his first-time home buyers with video prospecting. He have a nice video going on. He's talking about what to do as a first-time home buyer. And believe me, if you execute this properly, just like him, it's not possible to do something great online. Online game is a little bit complicated. You just need to do your best, trial and error, maybe get some help out there, but it will change your whole marketing game. So there is a GIF. Actually, I did it for you guys. Wait for the reloading because it's a GIF. I cannot take it back. Okay, go to your audiences, click on your audiences, and wait for it to load because we all know Facebook Business Manager is slow. We're still waiting, and it's a GIF. We are waiting a little bit more. Create an audience, create audience, click on lead forms if you're running lead formats, click on website clicks, or click on any type of engagement if you're running engagement ads. Just choose the one who applies to you and create a custom audience and retarget them with a longer video sales funnel. After you do that, actually there's only one more step, so we can finish this. It's creating a systemic follow-up process to increase conversation and use AI in your process. Traditional way to follow up is agents are calling the leads, SMSing the leads, but after some time it really gets hard to follow up with them because you have a bunch of leads now and you don't even remember the name of anyone, and you forgot to text some of them. They buy a house with another one and you're frustrated now. And when you lose those people, you feel like you're wasting money because you actually pay money to generate that lead. You pay money to get their phone number and you talk to them, but you lose them because you have a fake follow-up process. And believe me or not, in online leads, most of the people will be just people who's looking for education, and we are the educators, and we need to keep follow up with them until they're ready. If you try to grab the lead, sell them something, and leave them away, that's not going to work with online leads. Maybe referrals, but they're in the most cases, they still gonna interview other agents too, right? That's why actually we like to use AI powered follow-ups. There's a follow-up sequence we use actually is texting people to get their attention and texting them like market updates, texting them and emailing them market updates, texting them some attention grabbing, conversation provoking type of SMS. And when we get a positive or negative answer, AI able to tell that it's a positive answer and it's push them another workflow that pushing them into different type of content, more educating content. And if they are not interested, we push them out of our workflow so we don't spam anyone. You need to follow up when you're sleeping actually. Best way to do is automate it. Trust AI, trust your automations. I'm pretty sure most of your CRMs already have drip campaigns. It's not hard to use them. It's hard to get used to it, but after you do it one time only, you can use the same campaign for years and years. Believe me, I used the same drip campaign for 3 years. Of course, I changed stuff here and there. I optimized, I make it better, but one campaign actually did the 80% of the work in my business. And you need to leverage the advantages of digital age. Into the today's age, consumers are constantly bombarded with the messages from businesses, brands. With so much noise out there, it's easy to get the message get lost in the crowd. However, using AI powered follow-ups, it will change your game. And what actually everyone knows how important are the follow-ups is, but if you see this chart, after the ninth contact is 80% sell rate. To able to sell person something or to able to work with someone, you need to at least be in contact with them 9 times. It can be SMS, it can be email, it can be DM, it can be advertisement they see you from, it can be your landing page, it can be your video prospecting, it can be your video sales letter. And like, when you think about it, you have ads. After your ads, they will see your video in your landing page. After that, you probably give them a call, you probably send them an SMS and send them an email. You already have five contacts. And if you follow up with them three more times, which in like 5 days, it's impossible that they don't want to work talk with you anymore. Like, they want to talk with you to see at least what you have to offer and what are you like, because they want to see. Let's clear this out. As you can see, all you need to do is, one is creating high value content offer, two is use direct response advertising to distribute your high value content offer, three is actually create your video prospecting funnel, and this is the tricky part. That's why I want you to start with a 1 minute video. Four is actually retargeting campaign, and five is AR powered follow-ups. It's that easy. But in this case, you actually have a couple options. You can do it yourself. However, becoming proficient in the highly specialized skills like online marketing is takes at least 12 hours a day and a year without any help. I know that because that's how long it takes me to really specialize on my marketing, learn something deep instead of learning just the mindset of being a marketer. So maintaining healthy work-life balances. This intense focused learning will have no time to generating income or maintaining healthy life-work balance with your family, with your loved ones. Making follow-ups are impossible while your dedication is such an enormous time on your learning, and that will be the time. There was not gonna be any time to family obligations like picking up children, school, going to school, enjoying date nights with your significant other, and you will be like Tim Berners-Lee trying to find and launch the internet. Possibly you age 10 times more faster to figure out how to advertise efficiently. And also there is an opportunity cost we always like talk about. There's also cost of doing nothing. According to Volvo.ca, average home price in Canada is $720,000. Yeah, I know it's expensive, and roughly every gross commission check is $18,000 for each transaction. If you can close on the 30% of the appointments you create, out of those all the high quality leads you generate, only 30% of the appointments you create you can close, you can make extra $216 GCI. And I said 30% from a data. I'm not saying 30% to just make this number look higher. I say 30% because what I see is most of the agents can close 30% of the appointments they haven't been to. Appointment means some type of interview with the buyer or seller. They probably interview a couple other agents, not more than three in the most times. And if you're a good agent, you're gonna close more than 30% of those. Or you can actually go test big companies. You can go ahead and go for most known lead generation campaigns like Bold Leads, Agent Locator, CNC, Boomtown. But good luck with their age-old marketing, generic advertisement to bring in results. You and good luck when you try to cancel those 6 month or 1 year contracts they have. They don't actually really care about you enough because you're just like a number in their calendar. So I mean, you can always test it. Very little people who can able to pull up good results with those type of marketing. Or you can be like Zubir Afsal. He was a broker, but the only way he make his brokerage make money is tied up to, about the whole. He's selling homes, and we changed the system and created a brand new funnel. Who added $250,000 into his bottom line. Or you can be like Rashid after a long break of real estate. Because of health problems, he incurred a lot of debts, and his debt wasn't going anywhere, and the only option was keep selling more houses. We implemented that our video prospecting system, and he got his first deal in first 13 day plus $10,000 in GCI. He was able to pay his debt off, and after that he got two more deals, one listing you can see in the picture, and one more buyer, and he was the happiest man alive. Now he's in the holiday, And if you work with us, no, you're not just gonna sell more houses. We offer to sell your houses on autopilot, creating advertisements, your funnels, your follow-ups, book your appointments. Everything is automated. The only thing you need to do is being a realtor, talking to your clients. They already know you're gonna call them. I want you to paint a picture in your mind. You're on your second holiday this year, down in Mexico, sipping margaritas, and knowing exactly what is happening while you are chilling on the beach. Your marketing team and your sales team working hard, setting your appointments. When you get back, you will have a full fill calendar, and you need to go back to work faster and more focused than ever. And you will actually start feeling like extended worker who works in the weekends too to make the ends meet. And in this high inflation economy, you won't be feeling like a business owner. You will, if you want to feel like a business owner, you need to automate a customer acquisition side of your business. Focus on yourself and your loved ones with the time you created over there. We all always go to real estate business to have more free time, uh, clear our schedule, do whatever we want to do. But now, when you look at your real estate career, if you see bunch of work piled up every Monday, even weekends, every day, don't have time for anything. You're not in the business. You're just an extended worker who makes good money, even in team margins probably. This doesn't mean you don't have to work anymore. You will have to work as hard as you can, but it's knowing that you're gonna where you're gonna end up. It's the beach in Mexico sipping margaritas without worrying about where's your next sale coming from, because you know you have a system that works like wonder. So here is what you're gonna get if you work with us. You will have packed calendar like never before. You will have more time in your hand. We will be setting the listing appointments for you. You will have minimum three seller appointments every month. You can finally get rid of cold calling, and you can forget about wondering where are your next business listing coming from. And you will feel like more motivated to work every day because you know what you're gonna get consistently every month. So how does this work, right? Before, when you wanted to generate listing appointments online, you probably tried run generic ad campaigns you find on YouTube, or worse, you pay someone to run those generic ads that they find online, or they maybe bought $1,000 course to make it work, and they sell their thing to you. You pay them something, but it really never worked for you because you're feeling like it's just a right race. But with direct response ad to your high value content offer will change your game. You don't have to really operate on team margins anymore, and it's that easy, to be honest. Before, when you find the leads that were not feeling like you're a stranger, you will have to rely on referrals. But now you can use this video prospecting system to be able to talk to leads who know who you are and think they don't think you're a stranger anymore because they watch your video, they take your education, they see your face. This will actually changes the game. And actually, we changed the follow up game too, because when you want to follow up, you will have to call and text people manually. But now you can use AI powers of CRM that you don't even have to worry about your sequences anymore. And we can set it all for you. And actually, we have an amazing drip campaigns written by a real estate agent. Okay, so you can work with Barlas Digital and get the entire system working in 7 days for 10% of the time and the money you want to put into this business. It is literally guaranteed that you won't be losing money working with us. We are not like those mom's basement marketers who spam over DM, who spams you every day on DMs. Over the past few years, I worked with over 50 agents, and I know what's working in which market and under what condition. By all means, I don't have winning as like what marketers likes to say. I have that winning mentality, meaning one mindset. I'm willing to work for you until this advertisement campaigns works for you. Not every market is same. Not every situation is same. I'm able to make your offer my offer to unique to you, and Our tested system will make it so unreasonable for you to add $100,000 GCI. You already know 80% of the agents can make it through the fifth year of the business. Your broker doesn't care about you. I'm sorry, brokers. And if you're not closing deals, nobody will care about you. You can be replaced by uh, you can be replaced easily if you keep relying on referrals, because you know why, when there's recession referrals go down, but when there's recession you need to spend more money to make money, because money becomes more important, money becomes more powerful. That's why when people have money in recession times, they spend it on recession time to grab market share more. And you always see all the big investor created in recessions. They always buy their stocks in recession because it's the time to spend money. And believe me, if there is a recession, there's gonna be way less people advertising online, and you should use that into your advantage if you have the cash flow and if you have the money to do it. By all means, you cannot really. By all means, if you want to do this, this is the right way to do it. Warning, so I can only take one client for each area. There's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, I promise exclusive leads and appointments, and I cannot deliver that if I have more than one agent in area. And also, if my ads compete with each other, they will kill each other. It hurts my brand, it hurts my results, and I'm in this game for long term. I don't really want to hurt my brand, so that's why I want to keep one agent per area. We're actually a small team. It's just me and my sales team, and we are actually a small team. It's just me and my sales team. We want to work with limited number of clients. The in the first page of our agency, which is what we are right now. That's why we want to keep the service quality higher. When we want to scale and go for when we want to scale and we want to be a bigger agency, our product will going to be more battle tested, and I want those all 5-star reviews, to be honest. So our promises to you is we guarantee 3 listing appointments per month, every month, or you don't pay. Simple as that. No crazy guarantee. We don't believe in over promising and under delivering when it comes to marketing. 3 listing appointments is the appointment count we can get you every month. I'm testing this since 2020, even in COVID times, even after COVID times. It always get 3 listing appointments. So the system kind of battle tested over 3 years, and there's no risk to work with us. So another Q&A: what if it doesn't work? After being in industry for 3 years, I work with 50 agents one on one, and I found what is working and what is not working, trial and error. Actually, my experience is bigger than my expectation from this program. I have to try to solve all the problems to make this work for you. Do I need to sign the contract? No, actually, we don't believe in contracts. If you don't want to work with us, we don't want to keep you. And no contracts here. Everything is month to month. You just need to let me know 14 days before you want to cancel, and we are all good. How is the payment plan? So we can do paper appointments. We can do monthly retainers. Either way, if I cannot deliver results, you don't really have to pay. How much time we need to execute this? Actually, we need a couple hours of your time to set this up, and I will need some marketing material, but I have a step-by-step process who not gonna hurt you. I will actually explain you everything on a 15-minute call, so you don't really have to put so much time into this. Like I said, this is a done for you service. If you're thinking I don't need this, according to data, average household spends $5,000 per month, and uh, it includes every living expense, not even your wants. And if you're really happy with your income, and if you wanna keep wherever you are right now, I don't really have anything to say to that. But as long as you're comfortable, I'm happy with it. I want to do it, but I have a tight budget. Um, I always offer this: if you have a tight budget, you can go for buyer ads with a mortgage broker. You can split the cost. It will be way easier for you to handle. and you will actually have like two appointments for money of one for mortgage agent, one for you. It's always an option, and it works great, to be honest. And just, yeah, if you want that, we can chat in the 15 minutes call. So, what percent of customer is successful? I don't like bullshit. I have 90% success rate. I cannot talk to everyone in the same sense. I cannot really connect with everyone in the same sense. Sometimes I fail, and when I fail, some people wants to leave instead of fixing the things. And when that's the case, I cannot really help them. But as long as you guys are want to make this work, and as long as you guys are invested in this process, I will do everything to make this work. All right, I think that's it. It was one of the longest videos I have ever did, and I'm sorry if I did some mistakes. uh, Book a call with me, let's meet, let's talk. I love to talk about real estate, and there is a link down below. Take a look at it, click on it, book a call with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, and thank you so much for watching the video all the way through.